Rumours of discontent are once again echoing through the Sussex household, and this time, it's not the British monarchy at the centre of controversy, it's Meghan Markle herself. Shocking new claims suggest that Meghan has been quietly negotiating a solo book deal behind Prince Harry's back, a move that has reportedly left the Duke of Sussex feeling blindsided and emotionally gutted. If the reports are true, Meghan's forthcoming memoir may very well become the final wedge in what has already become one of the most complicated and criticised royal breakups in modern history. The alleged book is said to focus on Meghan's personal version of events leading up to and following her and Harry's highly publicised exit from royal life. But what has really stunned insiders is the reported tone of the project. According to publishing whispers, Meghan intends to set the record straight with a narrative that casts Harry as emotionally unstable and manipulated by royal guilt. The portrayal, if accurate, not only raises eyebrows for its audacity but could also signal the ultimate act of betrayal in a marriage already buckling under the pressure of public scrutiny and private ambitions. It wouldn't be the first time Meghan has used the written word to reshape public perception. Since joining the royal family, she has demonstrated an unrelenting drive to control the narrative. From high-profile interviews to a controversial Netflix docuseries and a children's book that subtly referenced her personal journey, Meghan has never shied away from telling her story. But critics argue that her storytelling often comes at the expense of truth, tact, and the people closest to her, including Harry himself. Insiders familiar with the situation suggest Harry is devastated. While the couple has presented a united front in public, there are increasing signs of strain behind the scenes. Meghan's apparent decision to proceed with a solo book deal, without Harry's involvement or knowledge, has reportedly sparked explosive arguments between the pair. Sources close to the couple describe Harry as feeling used, torn between his loyalty to Meghan and the deep psychological scars he still carries from his royal upbringing. If Meghan's memoir does paint him in a negative light, it could mark a dramatic turning point in their already tumultuous relationship. Meghan's critics are not surprised. Many have long accused the Duchess of Sussex of being self-serving and manipulative, someone who carefully crafts her public image while leaving a trail of damaged relationships behind her. From estranged family members to former friends and royal aides, there is a growing list of individuals who have spoken out about the challenges of being in Meghan's inner circle. Her reputation for being calculating and ambitious has only intensified since her move to California, where she has eagerly embraced the celebrity lifestyle she once claimed to shun. Moreover, this rumored memoir could further isolate Meghan and Harry from the royal family, especially if it contains more revelations or accusations. After years of throwing darts at the monarchy, it appears Meghan is now turning the lens inward, or at least toward Harry. The idea that she would capitalize on their shared trauma for personal gain, while portraying Harry as weak and unstable, is particularly galling to royal watchers. It also raises ethical questions about loyalty in marriage and the fine line between catharsis and exploitation. The publishing industry, always hungry for scandalous content, is reportedly circling like vultures. Meghan's solo memoir is seen as a potential blockbuster, with the promise of fresh revelations, emotional manipulation, and her signature brand of glossy grievance. Some speculate that Meghan is positioning herself as the ultimate survivor of royal and media hostility, recasting herself as a misunderstood heroine who rose above both a toxic institution and a damaged spouse. But to many, this narrative rings hollow. Harry, for his part, has already exposed much of his personal trauma in Spare, his best-selling memoir that painted a vivid, if often puzzling, picture of his life behind palace walls. The idea that Meghan would now write her own version, one that contradicts or even undermines his, is not just ironic but deeply troubling. It suggests not just a lack of unity, but a lack of respect. As speculation builds, the silence from the Sussex camp is deafening. No official statement has been released, and neither Meghan nor Harry has addressed the rumours publicly. But palace insiders and celebrity gossip circles alike are buzzing with speculation. Is this the beginning of the end for the royal rebels? Could Meghan's ambition finally be outpacing even her husband's tolerance for public humiliation? What is clear is that Meghan's critics feel increasingly vindicated. For years, they have accused her of prioritizing fame over family, spotlight over sincerity. This latest development, if true, only adds fuel to the fire. To write a memoir that tears down the very man who walked away from his royal life for her, who distanced himself from his family and country in her defense, is not only callous, it's branding at its most brutal. The tragic irony is that Meghan and Harry once stood for something different. They were supposed to be the modern face of the monarchy, a bridge between tradition and progress. But that vision has long since crumbled under the weight of media deals, public betrayals, and endless self-exposure. With Meghan allegedly preparing to tell her side of the story, the question now is, at what cost? If this rumored memoir ever sees the light of day, it may become a defining moment in Meghan Markle's already controversial legacy. Not as a trailblazing duchess or a woman of courage, but as someone who was willing to sacrifice even the man she claimed to love for the sake of the last word.